Throughout history, there have been discoveries so bizarre that even the world's greatest scientists remain speechless. Today, you're about to uncover 50 of the most mysterious archaeological finds that science simply can't explain.
Wow.
Are you ready for the unknown? If you thought history was already written, think again. From ancient technologies that seem to defy everything we know, to civilizations that might have been far more advanced than we could ever imagine, the journey we're about to take will change everything you thought you knew. Get ready for 50 unexplained archaeological mysteries, each one more mind-blowing than the last. Mystery number 1. Radioactive earrings in ancient India. Introduction. In 2001, scientists in India uncovered a shocking discovery. Earrings, believed to be 2,000 years old, were found to be emitting radiation. These earrings, discovered in a tomb in the state of Bihar, puzzled researchers. The radiation levels were so high they couldn't be explained by any known ancient methods of metallurgy. Theories and discussion. Some experts speculate that these earrings were created using a technology unknown to modern science. Others suggest a connection to ancient advanced civilizations, might have had access to technology that modern man has long forgotten. But the most mind-blowing theory? That these earrings were somehow powered by radioactive material and ancient use of radiation before humanity even understood its dangers. Did you know? There are records in Hindu mythology that mention divine weapons, powers that seem almost supernatural. Could these earrings be connected to those same powers? Ending thought, are these earrings proof of ancient technology lost to time? What do you think? Could this have been an advanced civilization or just a strange accident? Mystery number 2. The mysterious Hopewell stones. Introduction. In the Ohio Valley of the United States, the Hopewell culture left behind massive stone structures that many believe were used for ceremonial purposes. But the most mysterious part? These stones contain symbols that no known language has ever been able to decode. Theories and discussion. While some researchers believe these symbols could represent an early form of writing, no one has been able to definitively explain their meaning. Some argue that these stones may have been created by a lost civilization that had contact with ancient cultures from across the world. Did you know? One theory even suggests these stones may have been used as a form of map-making, encoding geographical knowledge that has since been lost. Ending thought, what could these stones be trying to communicate? Are they merely ceremonial artifacts, or is there an ancient language waiting to be uncovered? Mystery number 3. The Rujmelhiri. Introduction. Deep in the desert of Syria lies an enormous stone structure known as Rujmelhiri. Resembling the layout of Stonehenge, this massive stone circle raises some serious questions: who built it, and why? The site is estimated to be over 5,000 years old, yet its purpose remains shrouded in mystery. Theories and discussion. Archaeologists believe it was used as an astronomical observatory, but the complexity of the structure suggests the possibility of advanced engineering knowledge far ahead of its time. Some even believe the site could have been a temple for a forgotten religion or a giant solar calendar. Did you know? Rujmelhiri stones are perfectly aligned with the solstices and equinoxes. The builders have advanced astronomical knowledge that we read just now discovering. Ending thought. Could this be evidence of a lost civilization that was far more advanced than we've ever imagined? What role could this site have played in the ancient world? Mystery number 4. The underground city of Nushabad, Iran. Introduction. Located in the central desert of Iran, the ancient underground city of Nushabad is a marvel of ancient engineering. Built thousands of years ago, the city features a complex system of tunnels, rooms, and ventilation shafts designed to keep the inhabitants cool in the desert heat. But what's truly baffling is the fact that these tunnels appear to be perfectly engineered to regulate airflow, a feat that modern engineers are still studying. Theories and discussion. Some experts believe that Nushabad was used as a refuge during times of invasion, while others suggest it was an early form of sustainable living, an underground city designed for survival. The complexity of the ventilation system indicates knowledge of airflow dynamics far beyond what was known in that time. Did you know? The underground city contains passages designed to control temperature and airflow, which suggests the possibility of advanced architectural techniques from ancient engineers. Ending thought. Could this ancient city hold the key to understanding how early civilizations adapted to harsh environments? Or is there more to this underground network than we know? Mystery number 5. The two-headed statues of Malekula Island. Vanuatu. Introduction. On the remote Malekula Island in the South Pacific, There's a fascinating discovery: stone statues with two heads. These strange artifacts, which date back hundreds of years, are unlike anything found elsewhere in the world. But what's even stranger is the fact that no one knows who created them or why. Theories and discussion. Some researchers believe the statues represent duality. Perhaps they were made to honor gods or ancestors with two distinct identities. Others suggest they may have been created to symbolize powerful chieftains, warriors, or mythical beings who embodied two opposing forces. Did you know? The two-headed statues are believed to have spiritual significance in the culture of the island, symbolizing balance between opposing forces like life and death or day and night. Ending thought. Could these statues be guardians of ancient secrets? Or were they simply artistic representations of the complex beliefs of the Malekula people? Wait, did you know that many of these sites are connected by something even stranger? Some archaeologists believe that these ancient monuments might be linked to extraterrestrial visitations. But how could that be possible? Stick around because the next discoveries are about to blow your mind. Wow, can you believe the mysteries we've already uncovered? But we're not even close to being done. Hit that subscribe button because in just a few moments we're diving into even more mind-blowing discoveries. Mystery number 6. The Paziric Carpet. A 2,500-year-old rug with modern precision introduction in the frozen tombs of Siberia. The Paziric Carpet was discovered, a 2,500-year-old rug that still baffles historians and archaeologists. The carpet's weave is so complex and precise that it resembles modern textile craftsmanship, which should have been impossible for ancient cultures to achieve. But how did the Paziric people create this masterpiece with techniques that would seem to require centuries of development? Theories and discussion. Experts have been stunned by the sophistication of the weaving technique, leading some to speculate that the Paziric civilization may have had access to knowledge lost to time. Some believe it was the result of trade with distant cultures, while others suggest the possibility of unknown technological advancements in ancient textile making. Did you know? The patterns in the carpet are so complex that modern artisans have struggled to replicate them accurately, leading some to believe it was created using a technique far ahead of its time. Ending thought. Could this ancient rug be evidence of an advanced, forgotten civilization? Or was the Paziric culture just a master of craftsmanship in their time? The mystery continues. Mystery number 7. The geometric layout of Chanchan introduction. Located in northern Peru, the ancient city of Chanchan was once the largest pre-Columbian city in the Americas. But what's most astonishing about Chanchan is its advanced geometric layout, intricate urban design that seems to suggest a deep understanding of mathematics and engineering. Built by the civilization, Chanchan's layout defies the usual organic design seen in many ancient cities. Theories and discussion. Chanchan's geometric precision could be a result of advanced mathematical knowledge. But many wonder if the city's design was guided by something more, perhaps a lost art of urban planning, or even extraterrestrial influence. Some researchers have even compared it to modern city grids, suggesting an ancient sophistication that might have been far ahead of its time. Did you know? Some believe the city's layout reflects cosmic or spiritual significance, with the city's design aligning perfectly with celestial events like the solstices. Ending thought. What if the builders of Chanchan were following ancient knowledge passed down from an advanced civilization? Could the city's geometry hold the secret to their lost wisdom? Mystery number 8. The glowing stones of Petra Dura introduction. In the ancient city of Petra in Jordan, there's a lesser-known mystery that continues to captivate archaeologists: the glowing stones of Petra Dura. During certain times of the year, these stones emit a faint, eerie glow. The cause of this glow remains unexplained, and scientists are baffled as to what natural or man-made phenomenon could have produced such a strange effect. Theories and discussion. Some speculate that the glow is due to a rare mineral in the stones that reacts to sunlight in a unique way.
Wow.
Others suggest the glow could be related to the ancient practices of the Nabateans, who built Petra, perhaps using unknown methods of enhancing the properties of the stone. Did you know? Recent studies have shown that the stones may have been treated with a substance that gives off luminescence. But no one knows how the Nabateans could have discovered this technique. Ending thought. Could these glowing stones be a relic of a lost alchemical process? Or is there something more to them, an ancient secret that's yet to be unlocked? Mystery number 9. The Elamite cylinder seals. Discovered in the ruins of ancient Persia, the Elamite cylinder seals contain intricate carvings that no one has been able to fully decipher. These seals were used by the Elamites over 3,500 years ago. They're symbols have stumped linguists and historians for centuries. The strange symbols are unlike anything found in other ancient scripts, leading some to wonder whether they represent a lost language, or perhaps even something more mysterious. Theories and discussion. Some researchers believe that these seals could be an early form of writing, while others propose that the symbols might represent a secret code or a form of ritualistic communication used by the Elamites. One particularly intriguing theory is that the seals could be messages from a forgotten, possibly extraterrestrial source. Did you know? Despite extensive efforts to decode the Elamite script, no one has been able to conclusively translate. The markings suggesting that the language used on these seals may be older than any known language. Ending thought. Could these cylinder seals hold the key to an entirely new understanding of ancient Persia? Or are they remnants of an unknown civilization's attempt to communicate with the stars? Mystery number 10. The Lost Mummies of the Valley of the Kings. Introduction. The Valley of the Kings is one of Egypt's most famous archaeological sites, home to the tombs of many pharaohs, including the famous Tutankhamun. But there is one thing about the valley that continues to baffle archaeologists. The discovery of mummies that don't appear in any historical records. Hidden in sealed chambers, these mummies are thought to be royal figures, yet their identities remain a complete mystery. Theories and discussion. Some believe these mummies belong to pharaohs or high-ranking individuals who were deliberately hidden away to avoid the wrath of political enemies. Others speculate that they are the remains of lesser-known rulers who were erased from history to protect the names of more famous leaders. Did you know? One theory even suggests that these mummies were part of a secret burial ritual designed to protect Egypt from ancient curses or threats from beyond the grave. Ending thought. Who were these mysterious mummies? And why were they hidden so carefully? Could the secrets of the Valley of the Kings be far darker than we ever imagined? Are these just coincidences? Or could ancient civilizations have had access to knowledge we still don't understand? Stay with us, because what's coming next might just change everything you thought you knew about the past. Wow, this journey through history is getting intense, isn't it? But trust me, you won't believe what we're about to uncover next. Hit that subscribe button, and let's keep exploring these mind-blowing discoveries together. Mystery number 11. The Star Shrine at Göbekli Tepe. Introduction. Deep in the hills of southeastern Turkey lies Göbekli Tepe, an ancient site that could completely alter our understanding of early human civilization. Dating back over 12,000 years, the site consists of massive stone pillars, many of which are carved with symbols that appear to represent animals. But the true mystery of Göbekli Tepe lies in its astronomical significance alignments that suggest the builders had an advanced knowledge of the stars long before the advent of written history. Theories and discussion. Archaeologists have speculated that Göbekli Tepe may have been an early observatory, used to track celestial events like solstices and eclipses. Some have even suggested that the site's purpose was religious, serving as a place of worship for a lost civilization with a deep connection to the cosmos. Did you know? The arrangement of the pillars at Göbekli Tepe suggests that the site may have been used for ritualistic purposes related to the stars, potentially marking a time when humans first began to understand the universe. Ending thought. Could Göbekli Tepe represent humanity's first steps into understanding the cosmos? Or was it something even more, an ancient connection to a forgotten knowledge that we're just beginning to uncover? Mystery number 12. African-looking statues found pre-Columbus in the Americas. Introduction. In the heart of the Americas, archaeologists have uncovered statues that seem to depict individuals with distinctly African features. These statues, found in locations such as the Olmec ruins in Mexico, have puzzled researchers for decades. What's most mysterious is that these statues predate Columbus' arrival by thousands of years, raising the possibility of transoceanic contact long before European explorers set sail. Theories and discussion. Some believe that these statues are evidence of early African exploration of the Americas, perhaps as a result of ancient maritime cultures. Others argue that these artifacts may be the result of cultural diffusion, with African artists influencing early civilizations in the Americas. but the true origins remain uncertain. Did you know? The Olmec heads, often associated with these African-looking statues, are some of the most detailed and realistic ancient sculptures ever found. Could they have been created by African visitors, or is this merely a coincidence of art?
Ending thought.
Could there have been contact between Africa and the Americas long before Columbus? Or is this just an ancient mystery waiting to be solved? Mystery number 13, the three-eyed stone idol of Kazakhstan. Introduction. Deep in the steppes of Kazakhstan, a strange stone idol was discovered, one that has left archaeologists perplexed for years. This idol, believed to be over 2,000 years old, features three eyes instead of the usual two. But what does this three-eyed figure represent? Was it a deity, a symbol of ancient knowledge, or something far more mysterious? Theories and discussions. Some experts suggest that the idol was a religious symbol, representing an all-seeing deity with the ability to look into the past, present, and future. Others believe the idol could be a representation of a mythical being, possibly an extraterrestrial or supernatural entity, with three eyes symbolizing a higher level of perception. Did you know? Ancient cultures around the world often depicted gods or beings with multiple eyes, symbolizing their ability to see beyond the physical world. Could this idol be a remnant of such beliefs? Ending thought. Was this idol a representation of a higher knowledge? Or does it hint at something far beyond our understanding? An ancient connection to forces that remain hidden? Mystery number 14. The Rajam Zubaib lines in Arabia. Introduction. In the deserts of Arabia, there are massive geometric lines etched into the earth that stretch for miles. These ancient markings, known as the Rajam Zubaib lines, have puzzled archaeologists and researchers for decades. But despite numerous studies, no one can definitively explain their purpose or origin. Theories and discussion. Some believe these lines were used for astronomical purposes, aligning with stars or celestial events. Others suggest they could have been used as ancient roads, guiding travelers across the harsh desert landscape. There's even a theory that they may have been created by extraterrestrial visitors, marking a path for something or someone special. Did you know? While similar lines can be found in other parts of the world, the Rajam Zubaib lines are far more intricate, suggesting a deep knowledge of geometry and navigation. Ending thought. Could these mysterious lines have been a form of ancient navigation? Or do they represent something far more profound, perhaps a message from a civilization long lost? Mystery number 15. The Invisible Pyramids of Alaska. Introduction. In the remote wilderness of Alaska, there are strange formations that some believe are evidence of hidden pyramids buried beneath the earth. These invisible pyramids are visible only through satellite imagery and radar scans, and they appear to follow the same geometric patterns found in ancient pyramids across the world. But what are these formations, and how did they end up in the far northern reaches of the earth? Theories and discussion. Some researchers believe these formations could be the remains of ancient structures built by a lost civilization, possibly even predating the native Alaskan peoples. Others suggest that the pyramids could be a natural formation, created by geological processes over time. But the exact origin remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries. Did you know? Radar scans of the area have revealed geometric anomalies beneath the surface, prompting some experts to speculate that the pyramids are just one part of a much larger ancient site hidden beneath the earth. Ending thought. Could Alaska be hiding the ruins of an ancient civilization, or is this just a geological mystery waiting to be explained? What's buried beneath the ice? Wait, are we really starting to question history itself? Could ancient civilizations have built more than we realize? And could there be a hidden link between the mysterious pyramids and lost knowledge? You'll want to stay tuned for what's coming next. Still with us? If you're finding these ancient discoveries as mind-blowing as we are, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we've got more ancient secrets just waiting to be revealed. Mystery number 16. The Invisible Pyramids of Alaska. Introduction. In the remote wilderness of Alaska, mysterious pyramid-like structures have been discovered beneath the earth, visible only through satellite imaging and radar scans. These formations, which resemble ancient pyramids found around the world, suggest the existence of a lost civilization. But how did these massive structures end up buried beneath the icy terrain of the far north? Theories and discussion. Could these pyramid formations be the remnants of an ancient civilization, possibly predating even native Alaskan cultures? Some researchers believe these are natural formations shaped by ice and erosion, while others argue they may have been deliberately built structures, hidden beneath the surface for millennia. Did you know? Radar scans of the area have uncovered unusual geometric patterns beneath the surface, hinting at a larger unknown site. Could these pyramids be part of an even bigger discovery? Ending thought? What's buried beneath the ice of Alaska? Could these structures be proof of an ancient civilization that has long since been forgotten? Mystery number 17. The Lost City of Atlantis. Is it real? Introduction. Since ancient times, the story of Atlantis has been passed down through generations. Described by Plato as a powerful, technologically advanced civilization that sank into the ocean, the question remains, was Atlantis a myth, or is there an actual lost city buried beneath the sea? Theories and discussion. Some believe that Atlantis was based on real historical events possibly linked to the eruption of the Thera volcano, which devastated the Minoan civilization. Others suggest Atlantis might be connected to submerged cities around the world, from the Caribbean to the Mediterranean. Could it be that Atlantis isn't a myth after all? Did you know?
Yes.
Underwater explorations have found ancient ruins beneath the sea off the coast of several islands. Could these be remnants of the lost city of Atlantis, waiting to be uncovered? Ending thought. Is Atlantis real, or just a myth passed down through history? Could the truth lie beneath the waves, just waiting to be discovered? Mystery number 18. The Nazca Lines. Ancient messages or alien landing strips. Introduction. The Nazca Lines in Peru are a series of massive, mysterious geoglyphs etched into the desert floor. Some of these lines form simple geometric shapes, while others resemble animals and humans. But what's truly baffling is the question of why these lines were created. Were they messages to the gods, or are they something more extraordinary like alien landing strips? Theories and discussion. Many experts believe the Nazca Lines were used for ceremonial purposes, possibly as offerings to the gods or as markers for celestial events. However, the scale and precision of these lines suggest something more. Some theorists propose that they were designed to be seen from the sky, possibly created by or for ancient visitors from other worlds. Did you know? The lines were only discovered from the air, which raises the question, did the ancient Nazca people have access to aerial technology? Or were these geoglyphs meant for beings who could view them from above? Ending thought. Could these mysterious lines be evidence of extraterrestrial contact, or are they simply the work of a culture with profound knowledge of astronomy and ritual? Mystery number 19. The Antikythera mechanism. The world's first analog computer introduction. The Antikythera mechanism. It's discovered in a shipwreck off the coast of Greece, is one of the most remarkable and baffling artifacts ever found. This ancient device, which dates back to around 100 BC, is often referred to as the world's first analog computer. But how did the ancient Greeks create such a complex and precise machine, nearly 2,000 years before the advent of modern technology? Theories and discussion. Experts believe the mechanism was used to predict astronomical events, such as eclipses and the positions of the planets. Its complexity suggests that the ancient Greeks had access to advanced mechanical engineering knowledge that was not thought to exist at the time. But where did this knowledge come from? Was the Antikythera mechanism the product of an advanced civilization lost to history? Did you know? Some theorists believe the Antikythera mechanism was inspired by even older, forgotten technologies, potentially passed down through generations or rediscovered from ancient civilizations. Ending thought. How could the ancient Greeks have built such an advanced machine? Was it the result of a lost technology, or was the Antikythera mechanism simply ahead of its time? Mystery number 20. The Sphinx. Hidden Chambers and Ancient Secrets Introduction. The Great Sphinx of Giza is one of the most iconic monuments of ancient Egypt. But for centuries, it has held secrets that have baffled archaeologists. Recent studies suggest that the Sphinx may contain hidden chambers and tunnels, potentially leading to ancient treasures or knowledge that could rewrite the history of Egypt. Theories and discussion. Some researchers believe that the Sphinx was originally built much earlier than the time of the pharaohs, possibly by a lost civilization with advanced knowledge. The hidden chambers could hold key clues to the origins of the Egyptian civilization, or even reveal secrets about the gods they worshipped. Did you know? Radar scans have revealed unexplained anomalies beneath the Sphinx, leading some to speculate that there could be a massive treasure or secret hidden within its stone body. Ending thought: what lies beneath the Great Sphinx? Could there be hidden chambers that hold the answers to some of the most profound mysteries of ancient Egypt? We've uncovered some truly mind-blowing discoveries so far. But what if we told you that the next set of ancient artifacts might be even more unbelievable? Keep watching, because the next mysteries might just change everything you thought you knew about history. Enjoying these incredible discoveries? There are still 30 more jaw-dropping mysteries to go. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and stay with us as we continue uncovering the world's most baffling secrets. Mystery number 21. The mysterious stone jars of Laos. Introduction. In the remote plains of Xinjiang, Laos, thousands of giant stone jars are scattered across the landscape. These massive jars, some weighing several tons, have baffled archaeologists for decades. Who've created these enormous vessels, and why are they scattered in such a vast area? Theories and discussion. Some researchers believe these jars were used for ancient burial rituals, perhaps as containers for the remains of the deceased. Others speculate they were used for food storage, or even as water collection devices. But the real mystery is why these jars were placed so far apart from each other. Forgotten purpose. Did you know? Local legends speak of an ancient king who used these jars to store rice wine. But the true origin of these stone jars remains a mystery. Could they have been part of a larger, lost civilization? Ending thought: why were these giant jars created, and what secrets do they hold? Could they be the key to understanding an ancient civilization that has long since disappeared? Mystery number 22. The Great Zimbabwe Ruins. Advanced technology or alien influence? Introduction. Deep in the heart of Africa, the Great Zimbabwe Ruins stand as a testament to the ingenuity of an ancient civilization. The massive stone walls and complex construction techniques have led some to wonder: how could a civilization that existed as early as the 11th century build such advanced structures without the tools we would expect for such monumental work? Theories and discussion. Some believe that the builders of Great Zimbabwe possessed advanced knowledge of architecture, allowing them to create perfectly fitted stone walls without mortar. Other theories propose that the builders might have been influenced by extraterrestrial visitors, given the precision and scale of the structures. Did you know? Great Zimbabwe's walls are made of stone blocks that fit so tightly together, without any mortar, that even modern construction techniques struggle to replicate them. Ending thought: could the ruins of Great Zimbabwe be evidence of an advanced, long-lost civilization? Or were the builders simply ahead of their time? Mystery number 23. The Hopi Prophecies and Ancient Skywatching. Introduction. For centuries, the Hopi people of the American Southwest have held a deep connection to the stars. Their prophecies, passed down through generations, seem to describe celestial events that haven't happened yet. Some of these prophecies describe cosmic events like the return of a star brother, which some believe refers to extraterrestrial beings. Theories and discussion. Could the Hopi have been recording knowledge of celestial events thousands of years before they occurred? Some researchers believe their prophecies could have been influenced by ancient skywatchers, who understood the stars and planets with surprising accuracy. Others speculate that their beliefs could be evidence of ancient extraterrestrial contact. Did you know? The Hopi prophecy speaks of a time when the Earth will undergo a great transformation, possibly linked to a celestial event that has yet to take place. Ending thought: could the Hopi sky-watching knowledge come from ancient extraterrestrial visitors? Or is this just a profound connection to the stars passed down through generations? Mystery number 24. The Mystery of the Easter Island Moai Statues ****. Introduction. The Moai statues of Easter Island are some of the most iconic and mysterious relics in the world. These massive stone figures, each weighing several tons, were carved by the Rapa Nui people over 500 years ago. But how did they transport these massive statues across the island? And why did they create them? Theories and discussion. One theory suggests the statues were built as representations of powerful ancestors or gods, with the moai meant to convey authority and protection. As for how they were moved, the most popular theory is that the Rapa Nui people used a complex system of ropes and coordinated effort. Why want with aught of I? Did you know? Some archaeologists speculate that the Moai were placed in such a way to create an energy grid across the island, harnessing the natural forces of the earth for spiritual or ceremonial purposes. Ending thought. What was the true purpose of the Moai statues, and how did the ancient people of Easter Island manage to create and transport these massive figures? Are the answers lost to time, or is there more to this ancient mystery? Mystery number 25. The Pyramids of Bosnia. Hidden Ancient Structures * introduction. Deep in the forests of Bosnia, a series of pyramids were discovered that challenge everything we know about ancient architecture. The Bosnian pyramids, as they are known, appear to be much older than any known pyramids in Egypt. But who built them? And why are they hidden beneath layers of earth and trees? Theories and discussion. Some believe these pyramids were built by an ancient civilization long before Egypt's pyramids, possibly predating any known cultures. The most intriguing theory suggests that the Bosnian pyramids were created by a technologically advanced society, and that these structures have been purposefully buried to hide their origins. Did you know? Recent studies suggest that the Bosnian pyramids align perfectly with celestial events, leading some to believe they were designed with advanced astronomical knowledge. Ending thought. Could the Bosnian pyramids be the remnants of an ancient civilization hidden from the world for millennia? Are we on the verge of uncovering the truth behind these mysterious structures? These mysteries are only the beginning. What if some of these ancient structures were created by forces far beyond what we understand? Could we be standing on the edge of a discovery that changes history forever? These discoveries are truly mind-boggling, aren't they? There's so much more to uncover. If you're as fascinated as we are, don't forget to subscribe so we can continue exploring these ancient secrets together. Mystery number 26. The strange disappearance of the Anasazi civilization introduction. The Anasazi people were once one of the most advanced civilizations in North America. They built massive cliff dwellings and sophisticated structures in the American Southwest. But then, around the 13th century, the Anasazi mysteriously vanished. What happened to them? Why did such a complex society suddenly disappear without a trace? Theories and discussion. Some believe the Anasazi were driven away by severe droughts that made their land uninhabitable. Others suggest that they were conquered or forced to migrate by neighboring tribes. Yet, the most intriguing theory is that the Anasazi left behind hidden knowledge, possibly related to astronomy or advanced engineering, that remains lost to time. Did you know? Recent research has shown that the Anasazi may have had a highly sophisticated understanding of natural resources and agriculture, suggesting they could have adapted to their environment in ways we're only beginning to understand. Ending thought. What could have caused the sudden disappearance of such an advanced civilization? Were they hiding something, or did they leave behind a mystery for us to uncover? Mystery number 27. The mystery of the Copper Scroll from the Dead Sea Scrolls introduction. One of the most perplexing artifacts found among the Dead Sea Scrolls is the Copper Scroll made of copper rather than parchment, containing detailed instructions for locating hidden treasure. The scroll lists dozens of locations where vast amounts of gold and silver are supposedly buried, but the treasure has never been found. Theories and discussion. Some researchers believe the treasure mentioned in the Copper Scroll is real, and that the ancient Jewish community hid valuable artifacts during times of persecution. Others suggest that the scroll may be a religious text with symbolic references rather than actual treasure maps. Did you know? The Copper Scroll is one of the only ancient artifacts made of copper instead of parchment or papyrus, and its mysterious instructions continue to baffle scholars and treasure hunters alike. Ending thought. Could the treasure hidden by the ancient Jews still be out there, waiting to be discovered? Or is the Copper Scroll simply a myth with no hidden riches to uncover? Mystery number 28. The Stone Spheres of Costa Rica Introduction. In the jungles of Costa Rica, there are over 300 perfectly round stone spheres scattered across the landscape. These mysterious stones, ranging in size from a few inches to over 6 feet in diameter, have left archaeologists baffled. Who created these perfectly spherical stones, and for what purpose? Theories and discussion. Some believe the spheres were created by the ancient culture, who may have used them for ceremonial purposes or as symbols of power. Others have suggested that the stones were created by a more advanced civilization, possibly with tools and methods that have since been lost to history. Did you know? The stones are made from a dense material that is not native to the region, suggesting that they were transported from afar. Some even propose that the stones were used in ancient astronomical rituals. Ending thought. Could these stone spheres be more than just cultural artifacts? Are they evidence of a forgotten civilization with advanced knowledge of astronomy or engineering? Mystery number 29. The Lost Tomb of Cleopatra. Introduction. Cleopatra 7. The last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt is one of the most famous figures in history. But despite her significant historical role, the location of her tomb remains a mystery. Many believe it's hidden somewhere near Alexandria, but no one has ever found it. Theories and discussion. Some archaeologists believe Cleopatra and her lover Julius Caesar's heir, Mark Antony, were buried together in a hidden tomb near Alexandria. Other theories suggest they were buried in a secret, undiscovered tomb elsewhere, possibly beneath the sands of Egypt or even submerged underwater. Did you know? Some researchers believe Cleopatra's tomb could contain valuable artifacts, lost knowledge, and possibly even treasures that would rewrite our understanding of ancient Egypt. Ending thought. Where is Cleopatra buried? Could there be a hidden tomb full of untold riches waiting to be discovered? What secrets might it hold about the last days of the Great Queen? Mystery number 30. The Peary Race Map. Evidence of Ancient Sea Travel Introduction. One of the most fascinating artifacts ever discovered is the Peary Race Map, an ancient world map created in 1513 by the Ottoman Admiral Peary Race. What makes this map so extraordinary is that it shows the coastline of Antarctica, an area that was not supposed to be known or mapped by any civilization at the time. Theories and discussion. Some believe that the Peary Race Map is evidence of ancient sea voyages, possibly by lost civilizations that had advanced knowledge of the world's geography. Others suggest that the map could have been based on older, more accurate maps passed down through history, possibly from an ancient, forgotten civilization that explored the far reaches of the globe. Did you know? The map shows the coastline of Antarctica free from ice, which would have been impossible to depict at the time, leading some to wonder if ancient civilizations had access to knowledge that we've lost. Ending thought. Could the Peary Race Map be evidence of ancient exploration and lost knowledge? Or is it just an artifact of the past with a strange coincidence that we still can't fully explain? These discoveries raise questions we can't ignore. Could there have been advanced civilizations before us, who had knowledge far beyond their time? Stick with us, because the next set of mysteries may hold the answers to some of the biggest questions in history. If you're as captivated by these mysteries as we are, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We've got more jaw-dropping secrets to share, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Mystery number 31, the Nazca Mummies, Evidence of Extraterrestrial Life. Introduction. In the deserts of Peru, the Nazca mummies have been discovered, mummies with elongated skulls and unusual features that have sparked widespread theories about extraterrestrial contact. These mummies, believed to be over 1,000 years old, seem to represent a civilization with unique practices and beliefs. But were they influenced by beings from beyond Earth? Theories and discussion. Some experts believe that these mummies were deliberately altered through cranial deformation, a practice known to ancient cultures around the world. However, the extraordinary features of these mummies have led others to propose that they may have been the result of extraterrestrial intervention, suggesting that the Nazca people might have had contact with beings from another world. Did you know? While cranial deformation was common in some ancient cultures, the skulls of the Nazca mummies show unusual features that seem to differ from typical human anatomy. Could these be the result of genetic manipulation? Ending thought. Could these mummies be proof of ancient extraterrestrial contact? Or are they simply the result of a unique cultural practice that has yet to be fully understood? Mystery number 32, the Crystal Skulls. Ancient artifacts or modern hoaxes. Introduction. Crystal skulls have been found across the world, with some of the most famous examples being discovered in Central and South America. These skulls, made from solid crystal, appear to be of ancient origin. But what's most mysterious is how such advanced artifacts could have been created without modern tools. Are these skulls ancient relics or modern hoaxes? Theories and discussion? Some believe the crystal skulls were created by an ancient, highly advanced civilization with the ability to carve crystal with incredible precision. Others argue that they are modern creations, made in the 19th or 20th centuries, to capitalize on the legends surrounding ancient artifacts. But some researchers are convinced that the skulls have mysterious, possibly even mystical properties that we don't yet understand. Did you know? The Smithsonian Institution in the past claimed to have debunked the skulls as hoaxes. But there are still many who believe that these objects hold hidden secrets, possibly related to ancient knowledge or extraterrestrial influences. Ending thought. Are these crystal skulls evidence of an ancient civilization's lost technology? Or are they just a fascinating mystery with no answers in sight? Mystery number 33. The Yeti. The abominable snowman, or ancient human relic. Introduction. For centuries, people have reported sightings of a strange, ape-like creature in the Himalayan mountains, a creature known as the Yeti, or the abominable snowman. But could this mysterious creature be an undiscovered species of human, or something even more extraordinary? Theories and discussion. Some believe that the Yeti is a relic of an ancient hominid species, possibly a distant relative of early humans. Others suggest that it's a large, unknown animal adapted to the harsh environment of the Himalayas. The most intriguing theory is that the Yeti is actually a creature with supernatural abilities, potentially a product of ancient legends and myths. Did you know? Recent DNA studies on Yeti hair samples have shown that they come from a variety of known animals. But no one has ever been able to definitively prove the existence of the creature itself. Ending thought. Is the Yeti an undiscovered species? Or is it a legend that has persisted for centuries? Could there be more to this creature than we realize? Mystery number 34. The giant underground city of Derinkuyu. Introduction. Deep beneath the ground in Cappadocia, Turkey, lies the underground city of Derinkuyu. Vast network of tunnels and chambers that could once have housed up to 20,000 people. But the question remains, who built this massive subterranean city, and why? The scale of the city suggests a level of engineering expertise that was far beyond what we know of the ancient world. Theories and discussion. Some believe that Derinkuyu was built as a defense mechanism, a place where people could hide from invaders. Others speculate that the city was part of an ancient, forgotten civilization that had mastered underground construction. Could Derinkuyu be evidence of a lost society that lived beneath the surface of the earth? Did you know? The city is equipped with ventilation, shafts, wells, and living spaces, suggesting that the builders not only knew how to create safe underground spaces, but also had a sophisticated understanding of engineering and logistics. Ending thought. Why did the ancient people of Derinkuyu build such a vast underground city, and what secrets might lie hidden within its walls? Mystery number 35. The Bermuda Triangle. The unexplained disappearances. Introduction. The Bermuda Triangle, a region in the Atlantic Ocean, has long been known for its mysterious disappearances of ships and aircraft. Over the years, many theories have been proposed to explain these strange events. From natural explanations like magnetic anomalies, to more bizarre ideas involving extraterrestrial activity or underwater alien bases. Theories and discussion. Some scientists believe that the Bermuda Triangle's magnetic fields cause navigational instruments to malfunction, leading to accidents. Others speculate that the area is home to underwater alien bases, or even wormholes that transport ships and planes to other dimensions. The most famous theory is that the disappearances are a result of a vortex that creates a kind of natural portal. Did you know? Despite hundreds of reported disappearances, no scientific evidence has ever conclusively explained the phenomena of the Bermuda Triangle. Could there be a natural, yet unknown force at work? Ending thought. What lies beneath the waters of the Bermuda Triangle? Could it be a mystery that will never be solved? Or is there something hidden beneath the surface waiting to be discovered? What if we told you that some of these mysteries may have an even deeper connection to our world than we could ever imagine? stay tuned because the next set of discoveries might just rewrite the history books. These mysteries are truly fascinating, aren't they? And we've only just begun. Make sure to subscribe and keep watching because there are more shocking secrets waiting for you in the next part of our journey. Mystery number 36. The Lost City of Uber. The Atlantis of the Sands Introduction. Known as the Atlantis of the Sands. The lost city of Uber has captured the imagination of explorers and historians for centuries. Described in ancient texts as a flourishing city filled with wealth and advanced knowledge, Uber is said to have vanished mysteriously, swallowed by the desert. But could this city really have existed? And if so, where is it now? Theories and discussion. Some believe Uber was destroyed by a catastrophic event, possibly an earthquake or a massive sandstorm, which buried it under the desert sands. Others suggest it might have been an advanced city that used technology or magic, only to vanish without a trace, leaving behind only stories and myths. Did you know? Some historians believe that Uber may have been located in the Rub al-Khali, the largest continuous sand desert in the world. But despite extensive searches, no definitive evidence of Uber's existence has ever been found. Ending thought: is Uber just a myth, or is it a real city lost to time, waiting to be uncovered beneath the desert sands? What could its discovery reveal about ancient civilizations? Mystery number 37. The Mystery of the Dyatlov Pass Incident. Introduction. In 1959, 9 experienced hikers in Russia's Ural Mountains were found dead under mysterious circumstances. Their tents had been slashed open from the inside, and their bodies were discovered in various states of undress, some showing signs of severe trauma. What happened to them? Was it a natural disaster, a military cover-up, or something far stranger? Theories and discussion. Some have speculated that the hikers were attacked by a wild animal, while others believe that they encountered a secret military experiment, or were victims of a paranormal event. One of the most bizarre theories suggests that the group was killed by a yeti or other supernatural forces. Did you know? Recent studies have suggested that the hikers may have been exposed to high levels of radiation, leading some to believe they stumbled upon something far more dangerous than a typical mountain expedition. Ending thought: could the Dyatlov Pass incident have a logical explanation? Or are we dealing with a mystery that's simply beyond understanding? What really happened to these hikers in the frozen Ural Mountains? Mystery number 38. The Voynich Manuscript, an unsolvable cipher. Introduction. The Voynich Manuscript is one of the most famous and baffling books in the world. Written in an unknown script and filled with bizarre illustrations, the manuscript has stumped cryptographers and historians for centuries. What could this mysterious book mean, and who wrote it? Theories and discussion. Some believe the manuscript is a coded language that holds a secret knowledge or ancient wisdom, possibly from an alien civilization or lost culture. Others argue that it's an elaborate hoax created in the 15th century to deceive and mystify. But despite countless attempts to decode it, the Voynich manuscript remains a true enigma. Did you know? Cryptographers have tried for decades to crack the code, but no one has ever been able to translate the manuscript's language. Even with the most advanced technology and techniques. Ending thought: could the Voynich manuscript hold the key to an ancient mystery that's been hidden for centuries? Or is it simply an unsolvable puzzle forever beyond our grasp? Mystery number 39. The Legend of the Bermuda Triangle, Vortex or Myth. Introduction. Over the centuries, the Bermuda Triangle has gained a reputation as a place of mystery and danger. Ships and aircraft have disappeared without a trace, leaving behind only unanswered questions. But is the Bermuda Triangle really a region of supernatural forces? Or is there a scientific explanation behind these strange disappearances? Theories and discussion. Many believe that the Bermuda Triangle is a hotspot for paranormal activity, with theories ranging from time travel and wormholes to alien abductions. Others suggest more plausible explanations, such as methane gas emissions or magnetic anomalies that interfere with navigation. Could it be a mix of natural phenomena creating these mysterious disappearances? Did you know? Some ships and planes that have gone missing in the Bermuda Triangle have been found many years later, only to be in perfect condition with no explanation for the disappearances. Ending thought: could the Bermuda Triangle be a vortex that swallows anything within its grasp? Or is it simply a dangerous area where science still has unanswered questions? Mystery number 40. The Stonehenge. Alien intervention or ancient knowledge? Introduction. Stonehenge is one of the most famous and mysterious monuments in the world. It's built over 4,000 years ago. It remains a marvel of ancient engineering. But how did the builders of Stonehenge, with limited tools and technology, manage to transport and arrange such massive stones with such precision? And why was it built in the first place? Theories and discussion. Did you know? Stonehenge's stones are aligned with the solstices, which has led some to believe that it was used as a calendar or a way to predict seasonal changes. Ending thought. What secrets does Stonehenge hold? Was it a gift of ancient wisdom, or a gift from another world entirely? From ancient civilizations to extraterrestrial theories, these mysteries raise more questions than answers. But what if the next set of discoveries proves that the world's greatest secrets are still hidden in plain sight? Stick around, you won't believe what we have coming up next. These ancient mysteries are truly mind-blowing, aren't they? Ow! But we're just getting started. Hit that subscribe button and stay with us, because we are about to uncover even more shocking discoveries that could change everything you know about history. Mystery 41. The Moai statues of Easter Island. How were they moved? Introduction. Easter Island is home to some of the most mysterious and impressive structures in the world, the Moai statues. These giant stone figures, some weighing over 80 tons, were carved by the Rapa Nui people centuries ago. But the real mystery lies in how these massive statues were transported across the island. Some standing over 10 meters tall. How could a pre-industrial society move such colossal pieces of stone? Theories and discussion. Many believe the Rapa Nui used ropes and a coordinated system of manpower to move the statues across the island. However, more recent research suggests that the statues might have been walked into place. Using a technique that involved moving them back and forth while keeping them upright, could this ingenious method have been forgotten over time, did you know? Some Moai statues are said to represent ancestors, and the Rapa Nui may have used them as symbols of power and spiritual protection. Ending thought. How did the Rapa Nui people transport these massive statues? And what secrets do they hold about the ancient civilization that once thrived on Easter Island? Mystery 42. The Indus Valley Civilization. Why did it disappear? Introduction. The Indus Valley Civilization was one of the world's earliest urban cultures. Thriving around 4,000 years ago in what is now Pakistan and northwest India. With advanced cities like Mohenjo-daro and Harappa, civilization boasted impressive infrastructure, including sophisticated drainage systems and urban planning. But despite its achievements, the civilization suddenly collapsed. What caused its mysterious downfall? Theories and discussion. Some researchers point to climate change, suggesting that a drastic shift in the region's weather patterns may have led to droughts and the collapse of agriculture. Others believe that the Indus Valley civilization may have been invaded or overtaken by other cultures, and some theories even suggest a mysterious disease wiped out the population. Did you know? Unlike other ancient civilizations, the Indus Valley left no written records, making it difficult to understand what truly happened to them. Their disappearance is one of the great mysteries of ancient history. Ending thought. Could climate change have caused the fall of one of the most advanced civilizations of its time? Or was something else responsible for the collapse of the Indus Valley civilization? Mystery 43. The Pyramids of Bosnia. Evidence of a lost civilization. Introduction. In the forests of Bosnia, a series of pyramid-like structures have been discovered, known as the Bosnian Pyramids. While some dismiss them as natural formations, others believe these structures are the remnants of an ancient, highly advanced civilization. But if these pyramids are man-made, who built them, and why are they hidden beneath the forest floor? Theories and discussion. Some believe the Bosnian pyramids are part of a larger, ancient complex, possibly built by a civilization far older than the Egyptians. The most intriguing theory is that the pyramids were constructed using advanced technology that has since been lost, possibly to a global catastrophe or a mysterious ancient society. Did you know? Scientists have discovered energy anomalies around the Bosnian pyramids, leading some to believe that the pyramids were used for healing or energy-related purposes. Ending thought. Could the Bosnian pyramids be the remnants of a lost civilization? Or are they just natural formations that have been misunderstood over time? Mystery 44, the Black Knight satellite, a 13,000-year-old alien artifact. Introduction. For decades, conspiracy theorists have pointed to the Black Knight satellite as evidence of extraterrestrial life. This mysterious object is said to be an ancient satellite orbiting Earth for over 13,000 years, transmitting signals and possibly observing humanity. But is the Black Knight satellite real, or just a figment of imagination? Theories and discussion. Some believe the Black Knight satellite is an ancient alien artifact, left behind by an advanced extraterrestrial civilization to monitor Earth. Others argue that the object is simply a piece of space debris, but the idea that it has been orbiting our planet for thousands of years is certainly intriguing. Did you know? The first mention of the Black Knight satellite appeared in the 1950s, and some believe it's been silently observing our planet ever since. Ending thought. Is the Black Knight satellite proof of ancient extraterrestrial surveillance, or just a mystery that we've yet to solve? Mystery 45. The mystery of the Hopi prophecies. Are they accurate? Introduction. The Hopi people of North America have long been known for their ancient prophecies, which describe events that seem to predict the future. These prophecies speak of times of great upheaval, natural disasters, even the arrival of star beings, possibly extraterrestrials. But how could the Hopi people have known so much about the future? Theories and discussion. Some believe that the Hopi prophecies were based on deep, spiritual knowledge and their connection to the earth and the stars. Others argue that the prophecies were a form of cultural preservation, warning future generations about the challenges they would face. But some suggest the Hopi might have had contact with extraterrestrial beings, who shared this knowledge with them. Did you know the Hopi prophecy speaks of a time when the Earth will undergo a great transformation? It's possibly triggered by celestial events that haven't yet occurred. Ending thought. Could the Hopi prophecies be accurate, predicting the future of humanity? Or are they simply ancient wisdom passed down through generations? What if the answers to these mysteries are not only more complex than we imagined, but might be the key to unlocking ancient knowledge that has been lost for millennia? Stick around, because what we uncover next might change everything we thought we knew. These are some of the most fascinating mysteries in human history, and we've only scratched the surface. If you're enjoying this journey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next part of our adventure. Mystery 46. The Antikythera Mechanism. An ancient analog computer introduction. Found in a shipwreck off the coast of the Greek island of Antikythera. The Antikythera mechanism is an ancient device that some researchers believe is the world's first analog computer. Dating back to around 100 BC, the device was used to predict astronomical events. But how could the ancient Greeks create such a complex machine with technology far ahead of its time? It's theories and discussion. Experts believe the mechanism was used to track the movements of the sun, moon, and planets, allowing users to predict eclipses and other astronomical phenomena. But how could the ancient Greeks have constructed such an advanced device? Some suggest that the technology was inherited from an older, lost civilization, or even that it was influenced by extraterrestrial visitors. Did you know? Recent studies have shown that the gears in the Antikythera mechanism are far more complex than any known mechanical devices from the same period, making it an extraordinary example of ancient engineering. Ending thought. Could the Antikythera mechanism be proof that ancient civilizations had access to technology far beyond what we previously thought? Or is it simply an anomaly that we've yet to fully understand? Mystery 47, the Giants of Patagonia, Ancient Humans or Myth. Introduction. Over the centuries, legends have circulated about giants that once roamed the earth. And some researchers believe that the giants of Patagonia were real. The remains of unusually large humans of fan over 10 feet tall have allegedly been found in South America. But could these stories be based on ancient truths, or are they just myths passed down through generations? Theories and discussion. Some researchers argue that the giant remains are proof of an ancient race of people who were far larger than modern humans. Others suggest that the giants could be the result of a genetic mutation or a previously unknown human subspecies. However, there are skeptics who believe that the giants were simply exaggerated tales or even misidentified fossils. Did you know? Some of the reported giant remains were found with enormous bones, leading some to theorize that the ancient people of Patagonia could have been giants, with unique physical traits that set them apart from other humans. Ending thought. Could the giants of Patagonia be evidence of a lost race of people? or are they just the stuff of legend? Are we looking at the remnants of ancient beings whose existence has been hidden from history? Mystery 48. The Lost City of Atlantis. Real or myth? Introduction. Atlantis has long been one of the greatest legends in human history, described by Plato as a powerful and technologically advanced civilization that mysteriously sank beneath the ocean. Many have wondered, was Atlantis real, or is it just a myth? If it was real, where could it be hidden today? Theories and discussion. Some believe that Atlantis was an advanced civilization located in the Mediterranean or the Atlantic Ocean, possibly in what is now the Caribbean or Antarctica. Others argue that Atlantis was a symbol used by Plato to convey moral lessons about hubris and the downfall of civilizations. Yet the search for Atlantis continues, with many explorers and researchers hoping to uncover its fabled ruins. Did you know? Many ancient cultures, including the Egyptians and the Maya, have legends of lost cities or sunken lands, leading some to believe that Atlantis could be a cultural memory of an ancient global civilization. Ending thought. Could Atlantis be a real place that was lost to the sea? Or is it just a timeless myth that has captivated the imagination for thousands of years? Mystery 49. The Moai Statues of Easter Island. A lost civilization's legacy. Visual. A row of Moai statues on Easter Island, with lush greenery and the ocean in the background. Introduction. On the remote Easter Island, one of the most iconic archaeological mysteries exists in the form of the Moai statues, massive stone figures created by the Rapa Nui people. But how did the Rapa Nui manage to carve and transport these colossal statues across the island? And why were they created in the first place? Theories and discussion. Many believe that the Moai statues were built to represent the ancestors of the Rapa Nui people, providing spiritual protection and guidance. However, the question remains, how did they transport these giant statues without the use of modern technology? Some researchers propose that the statues were walked into place using ropes and a coordinated system of motion. Did you know? Recent studies have suggested that the Moai statues were not just artistic representations, but may have been constructed to align with celestial events, serving as markers for the changing seasons and important events in the Rapa Nui calendar. Ending thought. Could the Moai statues be the remnants of an ancient belief system that has since been lost to time? Or were they part of a greater mystery tied to the secrets of Easter Island? Mystery 50. The Nazca Lines. Alien markings or ancient rituals? Introduction. The Nazca Lines in Peru are one of the world's greatest mysteries. These gigantic geoglyphs created by the Nazca people depict animals, geometric shapes, and even human figures that can only be fully appreciated from the air. But why were they created, and what purpose did they serve? Theories and discussion. Some researchers believe that the Nazca Lines were created for ritualistic or ceremonial purposes, perhaps as offerings to the gods. Others suggest that the lines were created by ancient people with knowledge of astronomy, serving as markers for celestial events. The most controversial theory is that the lines are evidence of extraterrestrial contact, created to be seen by beings from the sky. Did you know? Despite extensive research, no definitive explanation has been found for the purpose of the Nazca Lines. Some even believe that they may have been used as ancient pathways for ceremonial processions. Ending thought. Could the Nazca Lines be a message from the past, a communication meant to be seen by the stars, or were they simply created as a ritualistic tool for a lost civilization? We've covered some of the most mind-bending mysteries of the ancient world, but what if some of these puzzles hold even deeper, more shocking truths about the origins of humanity? Stick around for the next mysteries that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. Are you enjoying this journey into the unknown? There's so much more to uncover. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next chapter in our quest to unravel the world's greatest mysteries. Narration. What if everything we've ever been taught about history is only a fraction of the truth? From radioactive relics to lost cities, alien contact to impossible technologies, these 50 archaeological mysteries prove one thing: the past is far stranger and far more complex than we ever imagined. What if we're not the first advanced civilization? What if knowledge has risen, and fallen many times, and we're just the latest chapter in a much older story maybe? The truth is still buried, just beneath the sand, the stone, or the stories we've forgotten. Which of these mysteries shook you the most? Do you believe ancient people had knowledge we still haven't recovered? Or do you think there's one mystery that no one's discovered yet? Let us know in the comments. We read every single one. If you loved this journey through forgotten history, give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe. We've got even more deep dives into the unexplained coming soon. The truth is out there, maybe even buried right beneath your feet. Subscribe for more forbidden knowledge. Stay curious.